Alright then. How many of these did I have to go? Oh. Oh, we got that ugly. Oh, he's in his pajamas. That's what it is. I see it now. Yeah, we've seen that. You know, the way it was pitched to me, I thought there was like a different one per level, but apparently there's just one per game mode. Which, to be fair, is more than Rayman M had, but... Oh, hey up, Jailhouse Rock Glow Box. Or at least I think that's what it is. Well, I don't know about you lot, but... I'm excited at the prospect of unlocking Jailhouse Rock Glow Box. Or is he like Beetlejuice Glow Box? I literally can't tell. It just occurred to me it's a very similar colour scheme, isn't it? Oh no! Oh shit. Might as well see it through. I don't understand why Glowbox will wear pajamas when he doesn't wear clothes. But whatever, I won't judge. Maybe he just doesn't like to sleep nude. Which actually explains everything, if you forget what explaining things actually means. So anyway... Oh shit. I don't know why that affected me from that range, but okay. I'll take your word for it, game. Now, I don't know about you lot, but I think that we're going to sail through these. And by you lot, I mean that one guy who's in his underwear in 5 years' time, just watching it with his hands slowly slipping down the little waistline in his little tighty whities, gently licking his mustache. Actually, that is really difficult not to fall into that as a habit. Because it's the weirdest sensation dragging your tongue across your mustache. I've been growing a beard recently and I've been avoiding it. Oh no, what the fuck? What the fuck is this nightmare? What is this 46 FPS abomination? I don't know about anyone else, but I don't like to be fucked on this. This is how I have nightmares. Oh no. Oh shit, I didn't know that was a thing. We'll have to try that next lap. That's really cool, that. Isn't that cool? A picture? God, I used to hate Fame Academy as a kid. That shit used to make me sad. It was so boring. I don't know why, but when I was a young kid, all I wanted was to watch the fucking cartoons, or maybe like one or two of those Drake and Joshy kind of things. But they had like just really awful content for kids because they wanted kid television to turn into like miniature adult television, and it was just depressing. I used to hate it. There was just awful sitcoms that were only greenlit because they were for kids, and kids are idiots and would watch anything. Because otherwise, no fucker would watch it. I didn't watch it. I watched one or two because I was just so baffled at how bad they were. Even the ones I watched just because they were there weren't good. Used to get that one starring Shia LaBeouf that was fuck awful. I hated that one. That was the worst. Like, I gave that one a try because it actually looked like they put some effort into making it and some production and whatever else. And the fucking whole thing was just so boring to watch. It wasn't ever funny. You know, kids like nowadays, people complain about kids' TV nowadays and tell kids that they're idiots and they don't know what they're into and they should really, like, dig up some classics. Kids, don't listen to them, right? You've got it fucking brilliant. You've got some brilliant television. I grew up in the worst decade of television since the 70s, and I can tell you, don't listen to any arseholes my age who tried to convince you that their stuff was high art. It was fucking depressingly bad, even at the time. And they were just delusional. In fact, all children's programming was just fuck awful when I was a kid. Very young children's stuff wasn't too bad, but older kid stuff, where they were trying to push, like... It was like, oh, cool, you're gonna be teenagers because you're gonna like this shit. But the thing is, actual teenagers didn't like it because it was too kiddish. And kids didn't like it because it was too adult, but they still shoved it down your throat. Because it was shit. But they paid a lot of money for it, so you're gonna have it. Kind of reminds me of, like, back in the days of, like, video rentals or game rentals. Your parents would just buy you one and then be like, right, that's it. That's your weekend. If you don't like it, tough shit. Deal with it. And you're just like, oh, thanks. Except this was a broadcasting corporation that would just shove shit on you. And then if you didn't like it, well, fuck you. It's your fault for picking it. You didn't pick it, but it's your fault for picking it. If you really wanted good television, you should have been born sooner, or later, or whatever. Just, it's your fault for being born in the 2000s, you fucking little shit. Or the 90s. The mid to late 90s, early 2000s, whatever it was, I don't know. Oh, so that's why that wasn't on the other one. I could be confused. Maybe that's why it wasn't there, because somebody hadn't hit that switch. I don't know. Why did I do that? Am I brain dead or something? Yeah, I am. Spoilers. I'm brain dead. But yeah, children's television was so fucking awful. That's why I liked video games as a kid. Because unless you had, like, the cable channels where you got better stuff, from the 90s just played on like Johnny Bravo and all the Cartoon Network stuff that was good. You just got shit on terrestrial television, and they did not care about the quality or any of it. Literally all it was just, oh, this is cool and trendy. We've decided this is good quality television, so you're gonna enjoy this shit. Like, honestly, I think if something like Star vs. the Forces of Evil had come out in the 2000s, or Rick and Morty or anything. Actually, no, Rick and Morty wouldn't have even got to air in the 2000s because it's actually good. And that wasn't real. That was a bit off message for the 2000s when it came to adult animation. But yeah, something like Star vs. the Forces of Evil or something like that would never have even bloody made it to television. And if it did, probably would have been hailed as the best thing ever or cancelled after the pilot because it got buried deliberately by idiot executives who didn't like it because it starred a girl. It was a shit time. There was one show that was pretty decent, got completely shit canned because in its pilot episode that was made in the year 2000 and aired just a couple of weeks into September or October 2001, it depicted an aircraft flying into a building, and it was shit canned because it was too much like 9/11. Now that says everything, doesn't it?